Our philosophy was to really kind of simplify and enjoy the best things in life that you really like. And I guess I've always fascinated with living kind of simply in nature. And the idea was to find a beautiful, pristine place and then have a lodge where other people could join in that experience. And that experience would be a lot about the outdoors activities, but also about really learning about nature and being at peace with it.
That's the true satisfaction when people come here and they've never had an experience in nature like this and didn't realize how much they can appreciate it and enjoy it and walk away with a lot that they've learned and they can take back to their own lives, their daily lives.
Came up with the idea of let's try to build something really beautiful but have as little impact on nature as possible. Which to us a lodge meant a structure where everyone could really be together, eat their meals, and also just be part of the nature.
This was originally a cocoa farm. We had a landscape that was ready for us as opposed to having to come in and even think about or not think about cutting anything down. We didn't want to cut anything down and we didn't have to. We had to design the buildings to meet the landscape as opposed to cut down the landscape to meet our design. What we did is sited the lodge on the footprint of the old farmhouse that was here. If you start from the beach and walk up here, the path that you walk up on is the original path. We've just formalized it with a little bit of rocks, but it's the original path. We didn't cut anything out. We did the same, we followed through in that same concept with all the structures. We even named one of our guest houses the Mango Guest House because it is sited exactly between two very large, very old mango trees.
Instead of saying we're only going to use 2 kinds of wood and get it brought in by truck, we said, you know what, we're going to use what wood's available. So we ended up with 15, 18 kinds of wood in the project, and it works. Along with taking the effort to try to find wood that was sustainable so that we could build this beautiful project, we also kind of did a search for what other materials we could use that were recyclable and would have as little impact on the environment as possible.
We used recycled plastic roof tiles. This is representative of the colonial style, and we purchased from a local Costa Rican company tiles that are made of recycled banana bags and soda bottles, and it's 60% recycled materials, and it was also better for us because we didn't have to transport in clay tiles to maintain the same aesthetics, and which would have broken, and we would have had to make more and purchase more and waste more product. One of the design elements that we used to incorporate a seamless transition between indoors and outdoors was this openness of the lodge and of the cabin structures. Basically birds and butterflies can fly right through here. We also designed it to capture the breeze coming from the mountains at night or from the beach during the day, so that we can use a natural ventilation as opposed to relying solely on our fans.
The balance between designing a lodge that is completely off the grid and wanting comfort for guests, such as ice for their drinks, and also ceiling fans so they're not hot here in the tropics is one of the challenges. As you can see here, we've got a lot of sun in the tropics, and we tried to take advantage of that and use clean renewable energy. And so we bought solar panels for the lodge in order to provide our electricity.
They're located up on the roof of the bar. It's the best location for capturing the light from the sun at various parts of the day. Another environmental initiative we take on here at Nicuesa is rainwater management. And basically what we do is we dig ditches like this one all along the trails to channel water and reduce and minimize as much as possible soil erosion. The kitchen is a big part of our environmental initiative here at the lodge. By composting, we're able to take the waste that's generated from the kitchen, the organic waste, and thereby generate fertilizer a few months later to use in the garden here at the lodge and not have to rely on any kind of chemicals to produce good fruits and vegetables for our meals. We recycle all the plastics, the tin, and the glass. We burn any paper, and we send anything that does not fit into these categories to the Municipal Waste Center in Golfo Dulce. While we like to support the local markets in town and purchase our produce and vegetables there, we also grow our own here at Nicuesa on some of the cleared land. We've got pineapple and some sweet lemon right here, avocado, papaya, bananas, pehibai, which is a local squash, just to name a few. The guests, when they find out that we've gotten not only locally produced and grown fruits and vegetables, but fruits and vegetables right here from Nicuesa, it tastes better. The other thing is that when the gardener happens to find some fruit or vegetable that's ripe right then at the moment, they bring it to the kitchen, the chef can incorporate it into the menu right then and there, so it's that much more enjoyable, tasteful, because it's as fresh as the moment.